This has actually come over a bit further than I thought it would. The click on what? You mean the power switch? That needs a speed boost in it. $45 per minute. That's chucking out 30 minute. That needs a speed boost. Probably don't need to speed boost concrete production. Oh, dang it. I wish there was a way of getting rid of these rocks. It seems like you can get rid of a lot of things, but not these rocks. So you end up with that. Maybe there's something later in the game that'll let you do it. Having said that, you do need a lot of concrete if you want to build a proper base, a lot of foundation. Grass shouldn't go through foundations. No, it shouldn't. It's just the rocks annoy me a lot more, though. Nothing better putting that outside the base. Whoa, that thing's going all the way over here. The heck? Build what? Build floor on top of walls? I don't need a second floor yet. I think that's everything connected. That's flashing yellow. So it flashes yellow when it needs resources, goes blue when it's producing. Look how long it takes to load screws into that thing. The thing is, there's only 2 inputs on this. So, unless you perhaps interleave Wait a second. It needs 3 iron rods and 22 screws, but you can't increase the throughput. You can't increase the loading of the screws, look. It just takes ages. Well, I don't think a faster belt helps for the screws anyway. Actually, it might do. Depends what rate they're coming out of here. 90 per minute. Okay, the faster belt would help. I do need to bake. I could try it. How do we make Mark II? Oh, you scumbag. We're about to put rods in storage and then output the rods to the assembler. Possibly. What you mean from here? Yeah, it's storage space is the problem. Also, that might benefit from having a faster belt. And then if you put the container here, try and line that container up there like that. That's fast. So then we just want the constructor. This is where it gets a bit tricky. Look, there's not really enough room here. Mark II belt does load quicker. I have 2 constructors making screws merging before the assembler. Ah, that's interesting. All running Mark II belts. The thing is, can you get... What's the throughput of this thing? They're making 15 per minute iron rods. So the merged, so it's 30 rods per minute. As you can see, the belt's at half capacity. So that's the most we can get is 30 rods into the constructor. Oh, this isn't going to work like this. Just doesn't fit. Use shortcuts in the toolbar. Well, the only thing you can do is the belt. There's literally the only shortcuts you've got are these. And you can't change the tool belt at the moment, I don't think. Not exactly leaving a lot of space. I don't really want to have to move all that down, though. This is where Factorio bots are like, just move this over there. You have 120 per minute belts available right now. Don't know if we have that tier just yet. I think that's the research that we were working on. Let's move this splitter over here. And maybe we might actually have room for stuff. Okay, now if we put the constructor down, try and line it up with that. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, we've got 120 RPM, the next one. We haven't got the 240 one. When you hover overnight in the construction menu, you can assign a hotkey for that. 1 second, I'm going to try that. So if I go like that, as if. Sweet. Hoping we can make this work.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
A little bit of wasted space in there, but it's like the constructor thing doesn't want to turn around. If it had turned it around, I couldn't have lined it up anyway. Ultimately, this needs to push further down. They seem to be coming out at a slightly better rate now. Let's have a look what this is doing. It's making 9 per minute. Oh yeah, I play Factorio. Absolutely, dude. We was playing it yesterday. We launched the rocket yesterday. No, Factorio is amazing. You need another screw constructor.
Welcome back, Nata.
The problem with having another screw constructor is I'd have to merge them into there, wouldn't I? And therein lies the problem. This design needs changing completely. I kind of feel like I want a top-down view now. I know it's going to sound like Factorio, but I want a top-down view so I can draw this out properly. I guess what you want is 2 of these. 2 screw generators going into one of these. And then you want a fast belt coming out, don't you? That's really what you want. Build a lookout tower, like these. I suppose we can build one over here. Oh, you see, now you can start to get a view of the base from here. This here. Wait a minute. Ultimately, this needs to go further down. If that goes further down, we can then feed into 2 constructors. Because the bars need to go through. So we could take the left side out of that into there, and then the other 2 outputs can go straight into constructors, merge and go into there. I think you can build a jetpack. I think that's one of the research items. Wow, look at the smoke. Like 3 frames per second smoke over there. Huh. Yeah, we're going to have to extend the base that way and just redo this. On that rock over the base at the top, there's something glowing. That. Yeah, that's one of the kind of alien things you can find to turn it into an overclocking device that accelerates the it overclocks a machine, so you can boost like from 100 to say 150% production. Why don't you use the other belt you started building? What do you mean? Any suggestions on starting off? Dude, I've only started once. I'm no expert on this. I think, yeah, if I played it again, the hardest part is like getting all the bio. Just get the bio stuff, get the biofuel fairly quickly. Are there any threats in this game? There are, but not. They don't come to you like Factory. They don't attack you. They're just out there. And if you go wandering, you'll get a few kind of aliens that I can't work out how to walk down there. You get a few aliens that attack you. Eat the berries to get your health back. No. I'm going to refactor this. At some point we get all this flawed. I'm happy about moving the hub over there. That's definitely a good move. Gives you more options. Wait a sec. Let me just see what the hub's working on. You wish it would add hunger. It depends if you want a survival game. Walkways, color gun, or yellow shards. And we'll go with that. I don't really think hunger should be in this game. I don't think it should be that kind of a game, really. Like, the focus has to be on efficient kind of production mechanization. That's what the focus has to be. Sure, there should be environmental factors that try to stop you from doing it, but I don't think health should be one of them, personally. But yeah, the alien stuff, maybe there's like, I don't know, other planets don't have an atmosphere, so you have to keep generating oxygen and things. Maybe you can go down that road. Right, Lord Dorthershire's here. First of his name. Come on, boy. Shh. Headphone users don't like that, Doyle. They don't like that. Oh, you're feisty tonight, dude. There he is. This is my dog, in case you don't know, in case you're new here. This is Doyle. A lot of the emotes are based around him. Like the squirrel hi. So yeah, we get him on every stream, comes in for a few snacks. Hey pal. Lord Doyle of the Shire, this is his name. Soon we will get a religion founded by Doyle. And we shall call it... what would you call your religion, Doyle? I don't know. Something to do with a schmacko. Doyleism. Maybe. Schmactorian. Something like that. Ah, he's happy. Yeah, yeah. It's a he. Doyle. Most chill dog in the universe. Until he sees a cat.
Aye, 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 aye.
Jules, hello, Mrs. Squirrel and Doyle and Squirrel. Hey, Jules. Gaming King, welcome back. Ex Volios, 4 months. Is this game worth the grab? I'd say there's plenty here to keep you going, particularly for early access. There's definitely a lot here. Considering it's like effectively day 2 alpha, it's been pretty solid for me. And the FPS is good, so it looks like it's going the right way. I stayed 27 months. How old is he? 8, I think? Something like that. Schmacking away there, pal. He loves cheesy bites. Right, that's your lot. See you tomorrow. Yeah? Off you go. Have we got enough land here, I wonder? To refactor? I think so. It's in there. 200 rotors. Let's put this down here. Like down there. Chitters 2004. Thank you very much for subbing, Chitters. Welcome to the Nut House. Thank you for the nutty welcome, guys. Put all these rotors in here. And then I'm just going to disconnect that and that. That was an assembler, wasn't it, I think? So we'll set that to assemble a rotor. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind that being assembled as well. They are a nightmare to make. That would require bars and reinforced. Reinforced is another thing we need to make, actually. Okay, we'll just do this for now. Right, storage container for screws. The thing is, we're going to have a very long belt running from down there, aren't we? How much delay is there on mobile, Mrs. Frosty? It depends. If you click on watching in source, that will help. I hope the Factory devs collaborate with this game's devs. Imagine what amazing stuff we can get out of that. I can't see that happening, personally. Be nice. But I can't see it. That doesn't seem where I want it. Okay, that's better. So that's going to have the screws in it. Fed from 2 constructors. Which are going to go here and here, feeding. So we need the merge thing first. So we put the merger. So green output lined up there. There's a ladder so you can climb up. Yeah. You can build a watchtower so you can go and have a look. It's probably a bit wasteful. It's better. Right, so screw merge into screws, into there. We also have to get these iron bars down here as well. You know, you can stack storage units on top of each other to save space. I know that you can, but I often forget that you can because you can't in Factorio. In fact, there's no actual... I mean, there's only a box in... Yeah, I literally am not thinking in 3D just yet. I'm thinking in like 2D. How can I tell if I'm at the right stage of stream? Well, you're only going to be a few seconds behind, Mrs. Frosty, but when you post a message on the screen, you'll see it a few seconds later, won't you? That's a good method. There are better. Right, so this is where the loads of iron bars are coming out here, so we'll get rid of that splitter. So the iron bars do have to go there, and they also have to come into 2 constructors here. It's there. Now that's the center point. Not sure if you can do that on mobile though, Thomas. It's not happy about something. Is that backwards or something? Okay, let's try again. Oh my god, by default it keeps pointing it towards you, that's why it happened. Okay. So, are you gonna go in now? What? I don't believe this. Okay, set that to make screws. Set that one to make screws. Now we want a splitter. So the input needs to be near us. It's going to be something like that. Screw's going to feed this. That's a 90 per minute generation. And the screws need to go all the way down there as well. Let's see how we're getting on. Right, so we need to get some power in here, so I'm going to stick a power pole. Like that. It's going to feed those two. I'm also going to put a power pole down here somewhere. There. That's going to connect into that. That's going to connect back to this power pole. That's going to connect that. And if we've done this right, we should start making stuff. Am I physically active? I get out of my chair now and again. Right, so there's a lot of screws coming in here. And they should feed into this. That's going to smash into there. That's going to feed in there. And the net result is that should start to build up. This is only on 6 though. It's what it was last time. That's the one message I was hoping he wouldn't see. I use OBS, I don't use Streamlabs OBS. I like using the OBS that comes straight from the devs. I don't like using a forked version of OBS. You got the slower conveyors after the screw constructor. You mean here? Wait, how can you visually tell? Is it the lights that matter? Yeah, so these little square lights are level 2. And if you look at it, it says belt mark 2 as well. That's a belt mark 1, that's fine. Ooh, look, that's actually loading up now. That's got, it needs 22. Let's see how far it gets. After the constructor, not the crate. Well, this? It doesn't matter about this. Yeah, look at that. It puts in more than 22 before this takes it. So this is never starved. Which is awesome. Likewise, that's never starved.
Aye, aye, aye.
Okay, we need to start doing something with these iron plates. Because we've got like 4 billion of them. Crazy Jack, thank you for 1,000 bits. Appreciate that. I shall eat a piece of cake in your honor, Crazy Jack. This is for you. Completely different company. Developers of this game, Coffee Stain Studios, published by Epic Games. What can I use all these iron plates on? We need to build those foundation things. Stacking all the storage, good idea, but I want to start using stuff as well. Modular frames. Reinforced iron plate, that's what we need. Which is iron plate plus screws. Well, we're making screws, but I don't know if we've got any surplus. It sure appears like we do have a little bit of a surplus going on. Or do we? That's actually not moving. That is perfectly tuned. Look at that. It looks like we're going to have to make screws. Split it and overdrive the screw constructor later. I'd have to go and get that thing to overdrive. It's a bit cheeky and dirty and hacky, but it'll do for now. Just to get things moving. While I think about reinforced. I don't know how far this thing is going to actually jump us. What? Does it need power? It's a powered jump line. Whee! Slow down, slow down, slow down. Hey. Oh boy. I've got to get out of here. Oosh. That was fun. That's quite fun. So now we can presumably make one of those power things. I need to get health back. You should be able to manufacture some kind of first aid thing. Power shard. Wait, what did I just get? Can't afford recipe. 1 green power slug. Oh, it's the actual... Wait a second. It's the actual shard. I don't see any berries anymore. Alright, in order to make screws, we need these things. So I need to get another feed off this, don't I, basically? You have a slug in your inventory. I have a yellow power slug. I think it wanted a green. I think I need to research this. Let's go and see if I can scan it. No, I don't have any berries here.
Additional samples are required for R&D to continue developing a defense-oriented blueprint. The creature has been named Phacocoirus plumiuscata, or fluffy-tailed hog.
Fluffy-tailed hog. Come on. Oh. Oh, it wants 10 of them? Oh my god. Yellow slugs researched already. Fair enough. So why can't I... So what can I do with this thing then? Like with this power shard, it wants a green power slug. But I don't know what I can make with the yellow power shard. You need a different overdrive research. Wait, why are these... These are turned off? Why are they doing all this when they're turned off? It showed somewhere that you could do the same shard from a yellow one, but I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I know we have a shard, but it was the slug I was trying to convert.
Happy anniversary.
We turned them off because we've got coal power now. Jeffrey, 40 months, thank you. Double top Jeffrey. I wish you could build lights, like lamps to put up. I know it doesn't get like ferociously dark because of the moon, but it would still be nice if you could build work lamps to go around the place. Like you want a well-lit factory. There's definitely capacity to split this. We can split this, make more screws, and then... I do, zombie. I really do. Reinforced iron plate is what we need. So we need iron plates and screws. Lots of screws.